Hello everyone. Okay, so it's load shedding. Story of our lives. And I'm busy painting these magnet things that I'm actually making for my customer thank you gifts on my website. And prior to this, I was on a TikTok live and I was just talking about the Gabby series now about her murder on Netflix. And I've watched it before, when it first came out and all of that, but you forget about certain things. So, paying more attention to it, rather than most of the times when I listen to Murder Investigation while I'm working, I actually physically watched it. And I was so upset. If you haven't watched it and you don't want to have any spoilers, then don't watch this video. But I was just so upset by this one part where the police officers get a tip off that there's a domestic altercation happening with those people in the van, and the cops follow the lead and they pull them over. And she's so visibly distraught. She's like so beyond herself. Power's back on. Yay! Hi! And there's a very quick part on the body cam where you do see her say like he grabbed her face. And the way that they handled her, I don't care who started it. I'm not saying that it's right, whether he started or she started or whatever happens, because we will never truly know. We were not there. Just the way that they just sent her on the way with the keys in the van and said, you know what's good for my wife when she has anxiety, a hot shower. Like, how to let her drive in that state. So upset. Oh, shame. Oh, I think I need to take a break from crime and investigation, because just after watching that girl so upset like that, and it's like when you have been so isolated by someone that you love, and you have been convinced by them so much that you convince yourself that they are all you need and they are so good for you. And speaking from a place where I was in a really toxic relationship, I know that, no one will love you as much as me, and just thinking about how she must have felt. Oh no, so sad. I don't watch, like I said, I listen to all these crime and investigation things, and I just can't believe that there's so much evil in the world. Like, we've been given this wonderful blessing of free will, and then there's people that just suffer at the hands of that by the people that they love. But after watching this documentary last night, I just can't stop thinking about her and how her family must feel. And so if anybody's watching this, you need to know the signs that you're in a very toxic relationship. If you even have to think to yourself, is this toxic? It's probably toxic. But damn, I just think that was handled so badly. When I was in this toxic relationship, it was many, many moons ago. And, the kind of things that used to drive me crazy, and the warning signs that I should have taken as red flags and run long ago, signs that I ignored, besides the normal, like, you can't go hang out with your friends, what you doing? Why are you wearing this? Another telltale sign was when we used to go out clubbing. Back then was like a big thing. I miss it, but like we would go clubbing, And then we'd be standing in line to go to the bar for drinks, and you'd say, turn around and say, who are you looking at? Who do you want to be with? Yeah, okay, not in those words. It was, I had a lot of grace, so I'm trying to keep it PG. And unknowns to me was because he was cheating on me flat out. And the people that he was jolling with were there. So his only way to create an argument with me so that I could leave, so that he was not caught out by these women approaching me and saying, hey, is this your boyfriend? Because I was with him last weekend, was to attack me and my character and try to assassinate it by saying, I'm on the lookout again for men. He can't take me nowhere without me looking at who I want to be with. Like, red flag. Big red flag. Another one was when I used to go to the toilet or go bath and shower, he would want my phone because he was convinced that I was talking to someone else when I was having those private moments. And I remember laying in the bath one night and he was on my phone and he was carrying on, and I was like, why does he so badly want my phone? I'm doing nothing wrong, unless he's doing what he's accusing me of, and he thinks if he can get away with it, I'm getting away with it too. And this is a true freaking story. I laid awake one night, waited for him to sleep so I could check his phone, because I'm like, I know it's not saying it's right, it was his private property, but I was like, I've got to come down to the bottom of this. Why is he always checking my phone? What is on his? And I got up, searched for the phone, I looked everywhere, couldn't find it. You won't even believe it if I tell you this. Guess where his phone was? In his hand, under the pillow. Oath. And I remember peeling his fingers back off from the cell phone and getting it and going into the kitchen and sitting there in the corner in the dark. And I'm like, why does he have Leon 1, Leon 2, Leon 3? Crazy me sends them all messages. It was females. It was women. There were chats, there were conversations, there were videos. And it made sense. Every single thing in the entire relationship that he was accusing me of was a reflection of his own actions. I confronted him because I just went crazy. I flipped on that bedroom switch and I walked in there and I had that phone in his face demanding answers. I wasn't even myself in that moment. It was like something else in me took over. I was so upset that I've been put through all of this for so many years for this to be the reality. You are projecting on me. And he was still living with his folks. I was sleeping there by his folks. I mean, we were young, man. We were still in school. And it turned violent. And I remember his parents coming in to find out what was going on because they just heard all this commotion. And he, by that time, already grabbed the phone from my hand, deleted as much as what he could, and literally spun and flipped that story on me so quickly that I fell without even having a chance to find a way to grip myself. I fell hard. I was shouted at by the parents, by him. Yeah, he flipped it on me. He flipped that switch and he flipped on me so quickly that I had his parents attack me as well verbally. Thinking about it now, I'm like, what was I thinking? Because I stayed after that. I stayed. But regardless of me staying, I just got to a point where the abuse but at least I got out eventually. And it took me many, many years, and I'm still learning that there's a fine line between love and abuse, and love and narcissism. And because it feels like the same, the way they make you feel in the beginning. And then when they get you where they want you, it's game over. A terrible thing, eh? Yeah, and I don't want that happening to anybody. And yeah, we need to break the cycle. We need to break the cycle with our children. And yeah, it messed me up in all my relationships that followed, because I was already brought up in a toxic environment with my mom, that her partner of 9 years used to abuse her in front of us. And then I had this happening to me, and everything just felt a bit too normal. Like, this is just how it's going to happen. This is just how life is. They're going to do what they're going to do. They're going to say sorry. You're going to get flowers, and then they're going to love bomb you. So those are signs to watch out for. If they're constantly on your phone and you can't look at theirs, you know, when they tell you no one's going to love you as much as me. If you're a young mom like I was at the time, and they said no one's going to love you with a small baby, you're so young, who's going to want you? That's also so far from the truth. I'm telling you, there's someone out there for everybody. And Mr. Right Now doesn't have to be for your forever after. There are people out there that will love you in the right way and not use love as a weapon against you. Because those people don't even know what love is if they're using it like that. So, yeah, I don't know who needed to hear that, but based on my personal trauma and watching this and just feeling so triggered by it, I just wanted to make this random video and tell you that you are enough, you're not alone, and that there are signs, and it's okay to ask for help. You need to look after yourselves, because there are some sick people in this world, friends. Some sick people in this world. And I don't want anybody to be scarred by it or to have the same fate sealed as this poor girl. Oh, so, yeah. Very sad. Until next time, friends, please take care of yourselves. Okay, I'm gonna go. Bye.